Michael DiBiase, President and CEO of the Rhode Island Public Expenditure Council, which counts as its members about 90 of the largest for-profit companies and nonprofit organizations in Rhode Island. I'm here to respectfully convey my strong opposition to this proposed so-called millionaire's tax, which would impose a 50% tax increase on income over $1 million. We filed written testimony that this proposed tax hike is unnecessary and carries serious potential negative consequences for Rhode Island's economy. I just wanted to emphasize a few points. I'll try to be brief. First, Rhode Island does not have a revenue problem. It has a spending problem. State revenues are growing at about 3% a year, roughly the rate of inflation. They're not going down. If we continue to spend beyond our means, this tax increase will only make one budget cycle a little easier. Last year, the General Assembly enacted over $100 million in new taxes and fees. It's now considering this tax. Next year, there'll be another group of taxpayers targeted to pay higher taxes or fees if we don't get our spending under control. Second, as you've heard, this income tax hike would affect not only individuals but businesses, since nearly all Rhode Island businesses are pass-through entities taxed at the personal income tax. Third, we already have a highly progressive income tax structure. Our top 1% of taxpayers pay over 1/3 of all of the personal income taxes. Fourth, as you heard from Jason, if Rhode Island were to pass this kind of tax increase, we would be going against the overwhelming trend among states over the past 5 years that have reduced their top rates or adopted flat tax structures. By enacting the millionaire's tax, Massachusetts is an outlier, and the experience in Massachusetts has not been entirely positive. They continue to lose population and taxpayers, including high-income taxpayers, and despite increased revenues from the millionaire's tax in the short term, they continue to have budget challenges. Finally, there is much debate about whether the wealthy will leave or not as a result of higher income taxes. The research shows that they do. We know this from our own life experience and from the fact that people are leaving high-tax states like California, New York, and more recently Massachusetts. But this issue is not just about how many people, including wealthy, will leave. It's more important is the risk that this tax hike would negatively affect Rhode Island's competitive position, which is already weak, and hurt our ability to broadly attract and retain business activity investment. Thank you for listening. Appreciate it.
And thank you, as always, for your testimony. It's always a pleasure. So no questions. You're all set. Lynette, go right ahead.